What's going on, guys? Rubber Games here with more Armored Core 6. And last episode, when we left off, we played through a mission in Infiltrate Grid 086, and yeah, definitely the most fun mission, or my favourite mission so far in the game. Really cool, big open areas. There's also some confined areas, which is quite interesting. Mixes things up, and then really good boss battle at the end against an enjoyable boss. Quite tough, can be quite tough if they get you in the wrong sort of situation. But yeah, really well designed level overall. But yeah, this episode we're going to be carrying on with the story and just doing some more missions. And the next mission we've got is eliminate Doser faction. So yeah, let's take it on and see how we do.
My favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. You see, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around and snapping at our heels. They're dull company, tourist. One thing, though. They're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. They might be a pack of dumb animals, but at least they know quality workmanship. Anyway, you know the score. You made this mess, now you get to clean it up. Well, technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
Quite cool that we're now working for what was an enemy last mission.
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Get out there and bag me some coyotes.
They're already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them.
So we're using the AC that we were going to use last mission before I changed it over. And they got dual machine guns in the front, missiles on the back right, and then we've got a pile bunker we can switch to if we've got a tougher target or one that we can get some good damage in on when we stagger it.
Hey! We got an AC! Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet deal from Carla.
Send in the punchers and kickers!
SMTs made by our own engineers. When did those hit the black market?
They look like vast fragments, with enhanced firepower and maneuverability.
Damn it! This wasn't part of the plan!
Can't stand the sound of the whining coyote. Plain as a whistle. Moving on, tourist.
Enemies detected. I'll mark their location.
Figured you could handle this on your own. So I called off my MTs. About time they got some maintenance anyhow.
Look, fella, we got company! That ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies.
We'll go up sky high!
This one is on you for taking out Rummy. He would have kept watch at least.
So it seems like these MTs are a little bit faster and tougher, got a bit better weapons on them as well. So it's good to see things are ramping up. I say good to see, it's not good for us, but keeps things interesting.
AP at 50%.
Confirmed. Coyote force eliminated.
Looks like it's over. Guess I was right to pick you for the job. And now, it's my turn to help you.
It is a fast machine, this one, but it is a little bit fragile, so we did take a little bit of damage at the end there. Still got pretty decent payout. Payout costs are pretty high, but other than that, not too bad.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea, I'll give you that. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Definitely think Hannah Walton knows more than what he's letting on. But this next mission, I think I want to show off some armored cores that other people have made. So, yeah, we're going to take this guy here. This one was made by Boomstick Gaming. It's up on his channel, so I recommend checking that out. And he's got a napalm launcher in his right arm, pile bunker in his left arm, got laser blades on the left back to switch to, so you got double relay set up here, and then plasma missiles on their back right, and the same ones that we were using earlier in the playthrough as well. Quite a cool paint job as well. Obviously got a lot of red, but yeah, very nice. So it seems like chapter 2 is a very short chapter. Only got 3 missions in it, I think. And yeah, the next mission we're going to be doing is Ocean Crossing. So it looks like we should be heading to a new area as well after this chapter, which is pretty cool. And yeah, see what... I assume there's going to be a boss battle, but let's take this mission on and see what it has in store for us.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder, Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago... well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Seems like people's life expectancies aren't very high on Rubicon 3. Yeah, let's go ahead with the mission. See how we do.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
Yeah, seems like we're behind the area that we thought
This
the
elevator
smart
goes
cleaner.
straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
What do wonder who these PCA guys are and if they're going to come into the story.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data.
Be a good way to introduce a new enemy.
At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
Seems like the roof is a little bit low in here for us to use our missiles.
That must be the PCA security system.
I think we definitely want to avoid these guys. They seem to be kamikaze bombs. Good to know.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force citizen.
Well, that went well. Mistimed our dodge there.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
Hopefully make our way past all these guys this time.
That must be the PCA security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
AP at 30%.
Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful...
Just gonna restart from the checkpoint just so we don't take that stupid amount of damage. Now we know that we can go underneath that bridge.
Terminating target.
This is like the best and worst bit about AC games, is the sort of experimentation they encourage you to do. Just gonna have a little bit of an explore. Looks like there's something over here. We've got some combat logs for that as well. Seems like the PCA laser cannon is taking orders from an AI. Something very familiar to people that are fans of the AC series and having the controller in older AC games or a system like it. So that's pretty cool.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force is then.
Get our energy back quick.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
Thought he blew himself up then. Oh no, he's just blowing me up instead. Not doing too well for damage at something at this point.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force is then.
Can you
Don't
make
get
it
fried.
across?
Nice moves, tourist.
Thankfully made it that time.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Racing threat level.
We're not far from the cargo
This might have not been the best setup for this mission,
Near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here.
just because the napalm launcher isn't going to
Never
get
did care cares
aerial
about
enemies.
upstairs neighbors? That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There. Access the container.
Definitely seems like we're heading towards a boss fight with the resupply station here.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics.
So this is the guy that we saw in the launch trailer.
What's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine's created by a bunch of aliens
That did a lot of damage.
The Institute.
Give this guy another go. At least we know it's coming now.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by
No
a bunch
idea
of
we're
mad
supposed to dodge that attack.
scientists. Fires by this Bandai Institute. Their dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
What does a sea weapon have for someone to trip over?
No repair kits remaining.
This guy has a lot of nasty attacks.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
What's that? Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
I'll meet you guys back here when we finally take this guy down. Might take me a few attempts because of our build being quite light, but I think our melee damage, and if we get some good shots off with the napalm launcher, will work quite good against this guy. Either that, or I think maybe switching over to a build with a bit more explosive options. I'll see how it goes. I'll meet you guys back here when we beat him.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires by this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven. damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
He's down. The generator's going to explode. They were using coral for fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
That was a good fight. It didn't take me so long this time, maybe about 20 minutes. But yeah, that second phase really came out of nowhere. I found circle strafing him and staying really, really close worked really, really well. Made you avoid the cannon shots. She still took the shots from the little weapons, but then when he flies up, he'll fly up to about here, and then you can get loads of damage in on it and just carry on chaining melee, and that builds up the stagger. But then every so often they fly up really, really high, and it's higher than you can get to, and it's certainly higher than you can melee. So yeah, when that happened, I just sort of tried running around and sort of making sure to try and avoid him as much as possible. But yeah, really, really cool. And like they said, they're using coral as fuel, so it seems like we're definitely on the right track to finding the coral and seeing potentially how it affects us and the player character and the people that we know. And then it might mean that we even get some coral weapons later on, which would be pretty cool. And yeah, definitely, yeah, it's like the Kojima weapons in Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer. Sort of reminds me of that in a lot of ways. I know the melee blade in this game. I saw something about that the other day. I really hope the Kurosawa's in here as well. Legendary Armored Core weapon. So have to make sure we keep a lookout for that.
Brace yourself.
Very tough fight. Might be quite worthwhile taking a quite a tanky build for that one. And like I said, explosive weapons might work
By the
pretty
way,
well.
tourist, you're Walter's hound, right? Well, guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I hope.
Hope your luck changes.
That skybox is wicked.
Raven? You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
Feel like that went pretty well. big payout for the mission. Obviously our expenses are quite high because we did take a lot of damage and had to restart a few times. But yeah, really happy with that mission. Good ending chapter. Shame the chapter was a bit short because I really like that area. But yeah, something I've just thought of is they're talking about like a consciousness of Coral. It reminds me a lot of Prey, the Prey reboot, aboard the space station, and there was like a golden, like, I don't know, but how you describe it, but yeah, there was this substance going through the parts of the space station, and that was called Coral, and it was like described as like an external neural network. So yeah, I wonder if there's any sort of similarities there, but still pretty cool how they're giving quite a bit of information on, you know, what's going on in the background of Rubicon and Coral and what it does and all the rest of it, or at least alluding to it. Certainly a lot more than they did Kojima particles in Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer. Yeah, I feel like they could have done a lot more to sort of explain it and what they did. But yeah, really enjoyed that mission. Good end to the chapter. Very short though. Yeah, I liked the end of chapter 1 where you had a little bit of a mission and then the AC fight and then the Beltius boss fight. Whereas this was just a little level segment and then the boss fight obviously. But still really cool. Then we've got another log. So that means we've got a detonating missile launcher. So we'll check that out quickly. We'll probably have some new messages though now we've started the next chapter.
Augmented Human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. D-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. These correspond to the middle ranks. We invite you to further hone your technique.
So it looks like we've got some more arena opponents to take on.
Raven,
Which is always good.
I was looking into the arena, and I discovered something you might want to know about. It's a network service that was labeled Nest, with no obvious clues about its purpose. From what I can tell, it's a special mercenary support program, encrypted and kept secret. I've installed a backdoor, so you'll have no trouble getting in as you please.
So they're calling it Nest. That reminds me of Raven's Nest in the earlier Armored Core games. I think that was Armored Core 2 actually. But yeah, we'll definitely check that out. Just have a little quick look to see about the detonating missile launcher we unlocked. I assume it's going to be back weapon. That's pretty cool. Might be quite good against some AC battles actually, that one. You know, if you fire a missile but they try dodging out the way, but you can still get them with some of the explosions. So we'll have a quick look in the parts shop. So you've got a new assault rifle. Might be worth checking that out, because the only thing I didn't like about the original assault rifle is the amount of damage it did for how big the magazine was. I didn't think it was very good. So even though it's got a slightly smaller magazine than the starting assault rifle, if it's a high damaging assault rifle, then it might be a little bit better. Or burst by a machine gun there, looks like a good close range weapon. Although the fact... it might just be because it fires 4 shots at a time, rather than having a shotgun-like pattern. So I unlocked a shotgun that says it's a long-range shotgun. So we'll have to compare that to the shotguns we're using on our other build. Got a shotgun that one of the ACs, I can't remember his name, the Invincible. I can't remember what he was called, but yeah, he was using that shotgun. Got another bazooka. Looks really cool, that one. Quite a classic design, I think. Stun bomb launcher, whatever that is. That's pretty cool. Almost looks like the napalm launcher, but with electrical attacks rather than fire attacks. So imagine that with the fact that it's called stun bomb launcher, it should do pretty good impact damage. Got another pulse gun there. Got a stun baton as well. Looks like that's got a pretty cool combo move for that one. More missile units. Another pulse shields. Obviously we're going to have some body parts as well. Got some heavier reverse joint legs. Another tank unit. That's pretty cool. That looks like quite similar to an old leg part in some of the old games as well. Some new boosters that look very sci-fi. Another FCS. Looks like that's quite a well balanced unit. Then we've got another generator. That again, for the weight, looks like a really well balanced unit. In between episodes I'll have a good look through things and see what we can do. Oh, so Nest is how you access PvP. I was wondering that actually. So yeah, for all you PvPers out there, that's how you get to it. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. And like I said, in between episodes, I'll have a look in the shop, see if it's worth us buying anything, compare, you know, some of the weapons to what we've already got equipped, and see if there's anything that looks interesting or looks like it's worth the purchase. I'll also go back through some of the missions just to make sure that there aren't any other hidden parts like there were at the that mission that we played at the start of this at the end of last episode, sorry. And yeah, really enjoying the game so far. Like I said, chapter 2 was quite short, so be interesting to see what chapter 3 has in store for us. Hopefully it's a little bit longer. And yeah, liking the boss battles as well, so I'm sure we have more of those to look forward to. But overall, still really strong impressions. Definitely one of my favourite AC games so far. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far as well. If you are, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.